Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. My dear student, good morning to you all. Today, inshallah, we will continue taking our lessons for the third year. My name is teacher Inaz al-Hadaithi. So, I hope you have your books ready at between pages 42 and 43. This is the fourth and the last lesson of unit number 3. The name of the unit is Animals. We answer we learn so many things in this lesson. What do animals eat? What do they produce? Also, we discuss grammar, the past simple, very good. And let's try to revise what we've learned in the previous lesson, my dear student. In the previous lesson, as I mentioned earlier, we talked about simple past, things that happened before this moment. Maybe 5 seconds ago, maybe 5 days, maybe 5 years. Doesn't matter, anything that happens before this moment is considered to be in the past, okay? And we were able to answer yes/no questions regarding simple past and WH questions. And also we cover affirmative and negative, okay? So this is the cover of your book, of your unit, Animals. Let's try, or let me refresh your memory about simple past. Simple past, sometimes we can have the verb in ed if it's regular, or sometimes it formed irregularly, like see, saw, drive, drove, eat, and ate, okay? Because they are irregular. As you can see, I have the X, the blue X, that indicates that these incidents or these actions happened in the past, right? Okay, so also we have this chart that will help you to have the yes/no questions. I have the simple past, regular and irregular. As you can see, I have all the pronouns, I, you, he, she, it, we, they, and I have the verb cooked. Cooked here is a regular verb that ends in ed, right? Below, I have did. Did I, did you, did he, did she, did it, did all the pronouns. But here, I have the verb cook. No ed, because here I have it in the question. I have it in the base form, cook, not cooked, okay? Did she cook? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Did they cook? Yes, they did. No, they didn't. Did he cook? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Very good. So here, these are the yes/no question regarding simple past. Did you do this? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay? So, complete with the past tense. Remember, some of the verbs are formed regularly. Simple, just add ed. But the others are formed differently. You have to learn them and practice using them over and over. Starting from number 1, he, some milk. The verb here I have is drink. The verb is irregular. Drink is an irregular verb, so he drank some milk. Very good. He drank some milk. Very good. Number 2, he goodbye to his mother. Say. Say is a regular verb. It formed regularly. He said. Very good. Said. Very good. Let's go to the next one. They, the bus to school. Catch. Catch is irregular verb. It formed irregularly. So the verb is they caught. Very good. They caught the bus to the school. Number 4, he attest. Have. Have is irregular verb. He had a test. Very good. He had a test. And the last picture I have, they in the art lesson. Draw. Draw, they drew. Very good. Again, this is irregular verb. Irregular verb. So let's start our lesson. By the end of the lesson, bi'idhnillah, you are expected to have all these goals. You will be able to use can and cannot more. We learned this before, but we will practice using them more, okay? Also, we'll be asking this question. We'll be asking you, what can you do? What can you do, my dear student, okay? I know you can do many things. Also, we'll be answering this question, what can animals do? What can animals do, okay? So, this is the question. We'll be asking this question over and over again. What can you do, my dear student? Okay, no limitation. I know you can do everything. Okay, you can learn new skills, new languages. Okay, So have this as your logo and teach your children to have this all the time. I can learn, I can drive, I can defeat all the obstacles, I can succeed in life, okay? So, I need you to describe this picture for me. If I ask you, what can he do, my dear student, here in the picture? For me, I can see a driver who's wearing a seat belt, he's driving slowly, he is careful, so he can drive a car, right? He can drive a car, okay? Here I have the word can in red, so he can drive a car. But I will show you another picture. How about this guy? He just bumped into a water and the instructor is sitting next to him, not happy. So what do you think? How can we describe this picture? Can he drive? No, he cannot drive a car. He can't drive a car. So let's put the two pictures together. Two men, one can do something, the other one cannot. To your left, he can drive a car, right? He can drive a car. Next picture, he can't drive a car. He can't drive a car. As you can see, the instructor is sitting next to him, not happy. Okay, so let's have a different story now. How about this picture? What do you think? Is he a good chef? What can he do? He cannot cook. He just causes a fire there, okay? He burned the food. Luckily, he doesn't burn the house, okay? So he cannot cook, right? So let's have another picture. How about this guy? Does he causes any fires here? No, so he can cook, right? He can cook. Let's put the two pictures together and compare them. To your left, he can cook. He is calm, he's relaxed, most probably he's making a very delicious meal, right? But to your right, he cannot cook. He just causes a fire. He burned the food, right? So let's read the sentences. He can cook. He can't cook, right? Let's go to a different story. How about this one? What do you think? What can he do? Or what can't he do? He can't draw, right? He's supposed to write something or draw something simple, but he couldn't, right? He cannot draw. How about this boy? How about this boy? He's cheerful, he's happy, he's drawing, he's doing just fine because he can draw. Very good. He can draw. Let's put the two pictures together. To your left, he can draw. He can draw. To your right, he can't draw. He can't draw, right? So, to your left, he can draw. To your right, he can't draw. Okay? Now, let's move to animals now. What can animals do? Remember when I give you a picture about a bird, it's a bird, but it cannot fly, right? So what can animals do? What can't they do? So, I have a horse here. What do you think, my dear student? What can horses do? What can horses do? A horse can run and jump. Very good. A horse can run and jump. Again, girls, you have this at your book. You will find it at page 42 and 43. A horse can run and jump. Let's add something. But it cannot fly, right? It cannot fly. Very good. So a horse can run and jump and jump. Let's go to the next animal. How about this animal? This bird. An ostrich, right? Yes, very good. That's the animal I was talking about. An ostrich cannot fly, right? It can't fly. Although it's a bird, but it cannot fly. But it can run and it is very fast. So an ostrich cannot fly or can't fly. Let's move to the next animal. What is this? I know you can know this because the singular and plural are the same. A deer, right? What can deers do, my dear student? What can a deer do? A deer can jump. Very good. It can jump fences, jump trees, bushes. Very good. A deer can jump. How about the next animal here? I have a fish, right? What can fish do, my dear student? It, or a fish, can swim. Can a fish fly? No, a fish can swim, but it cannot fly. Very good, my dear student. Now, let's have these funny exercises. Let's do them together. To your left, choose the correct answer. I have two animals, right? Let's read the sentence. I can climb. As you can see, I can see a monkey and I can see a parrot. I can climb. Which animal can climb here, my dear student? Very good, you are right. A monkey can climb trees. Very good, very good. And it's very good at this gift. Next one. I can jump. Here I have a snail and a frog. I can jump. Which animal I'm talking about here? I can jump. Very good, a frog. A frog can jump. Can a snail jump, my dear student? No, it cannot. It cannot. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Complete with the correct answer. Okay, so here I have three animals. I gave you the first one as an example. Let's read the example together. This is a frog. It can jump. This is a frog. It can jump. Let's go to the next animal. What is this, my dear student? This is a monkey. Very good. This is a monkey. What can monkeys do, my dear student? It can climb trees. Very good. It can climb trees. Very good, very good. Let's go to the third animal. What do we have here? I have a dolphin. Very good. This is a dolphin. Excellent. This is a dolphin. What can dolphins do? What can they do? Like fish, they can, or it can swim. Very good. It can swim. So let's read. This is a monkey. It can climb trees. This is a dolphin. It can swim. Very good. Remember, we are focusing in our lesson about can and can't. Now, you have this at your books at page 42. Now, I will zoom in what's important in the middle and you'll be reading the scenario together. I need you to have your books with me and so we can read together. So, remember, this is at page 42. Play, ask, and answer. So, I have two boys having a conversation, okay? I will play each part. I recommend you to do this with one member of your family. John, what can you do? I can play basketball. Can you play well? Yes, I can. Can you fly an airplane? No, I cannot. Very good, very good. So, let's go and read the conversation one more time. John, what can you do? I can play basketball. Can you play well? Yes, I can. Can you fly an airplane? No, I can't. Very good. You can have different questions. Like you can ask a member of your family, can you draw? Can you drive a car? Can you cook? Okay. And you can decide if you can or cannot. Let's go to page 43. I will have the zoom in a minute. This is very important because whenever you need that, you feel that you need to take notes, go ahead and write all the notes you need in your books. So let's start by the first part. Look and say. As you can see here, I have a chart. To your left, I have a question. Okay. What can you do? What can he do? What can she do? What can we do? What can they do? I have all the pronouns. What can you do? I can swim, but I cannot fly. She can swim, but she cannot fly. They can swim, but they cannot fly. You can swim, but you cannot fly. Okay, girls? So here the question is, what can you do? What can you do, my dear student? I can be a good, I can study well, I can, things that you can do, and then you can make it or connected with but I cannot do so and so. Okay, so what can you do? I can swim, but I cannot fly. But I cannot fly. Let's go to the lower part. For the lower part here, I have number 3, look, read, and answer. Here I have 4 pictures with 4 verbs. As you can see, I can see fish, I can see camels, a horse, deers. And below the pictures, I can see 4 verbs. I can see swim, fly, run, and jump, right? So let's go ahead and answer question number 1. What can fish do? What can fish do, my dear student? What do you think? What can they do? They can swim. Very good. They can swim. Very good. What can camels do? Let me try to get this one. What can fish do? They can swim. Very good. They can swim. Excellent. What can fish do? They can swim. What can't camels do? They can't. What do you think? They can't fly. Very good. Next one. What can a horse do? What can a horse do? It can run. Very good. It can run. Excellent. And for the last question I have, what can deer do? They can jump. Very good. They can jump. Very good. Very good. Let's go and read the questions and the answers together. What can fish do? They can swim. What can't camels do? They cannot fly. What can a horse do? It can run. What can deer do? They can jump. They can jump. Very good. Very good. Let's go to the next slide. Now, let's have this. Choose the correct answer. Can you fly? What do you think? I have 2 options. Can it fly? Can this animal fly? Yes, I can, or no, I cannot. I don't think it can fly, so the answer is no, I cannot. How about the next one? I have a parrot. I can fly. Can a parrot fly, my dear student? Yes, I can. Very good. Yes, I can. I can. Very good. Very good. So let's try to remember what we've learned in this lesson, my dear student. In this lesson, we practice can and can't. What can you do? What can't you do, my dear student, right? So we will be able to ask this question. What can you do? I can read, I can write, I can learn, I can keep up with my lessons. Very good, very good. Also, we were able to answer this question. What can animal do? A horse can run and jump. A fish can swim, a deer can jump, and so many more examples. So that was our lesson. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.